Hello everyone, this is Jeff Twardowski with UB Successful. In this video, I will be showing you how to delete a user in your Domino environment. We make a few assumptions. You're the Domino administrator of your environment. This includes having the administrative client on your workstation, and you have the privilege to terminate users. Let's get started. Let's make sure we are on the Domino administrative server. Find the user we wish to delete. Let's review the incorrect way to delete a user. Select the user document, hit the delete button. Notice that the X showed up in the front of the line of the user. If we hit F9, we would delete the user permanently from the Domino directory. What this doesn't do is delete the mail file, remove the users from groups, remove the users from access control lists, and other steps that we will review in the administrative process portion of the video. So what is the proper way to delete a user? Depending upon the version of the Domino administrator client, there are two possible options. Click the Delete Person document on the action bar. This action will bring up the Delete Person dialog box. If an X displays instead of the dialog box, press the Delete button to make the X go away. By going to the right, select Tools, People. There's another Delete button. Pressing this Delete button brings up the Delete Person dialog box. Feel free to use either method to bring up the Delete Person dialog box. Do you want to delete the person's mail database? The most straightforward process is to delete the mail database. Nothing left to do except approve the deletion in Admin P. We'll cover that later. However, depending upon the owner of the mail databases, there may be corporate information inside those messages that need to be processed. For example, contracts from vendors or clients, relationship information with customers, procedures for dealing with finances. This list could go on and on. We should have a contract database for contracts and a CRM database for customer information. We will find there's a lot of information in the user's mail database. If we're going to keep the mail database, we need to give someone the authority to go through the messages and identify what is required to keep by the company. Because of HIPAA laws, you just can't assign this to anyone. What should happen to the user's ID in the ID vault? Marking the ID as inactive and keeping it in the vault allows us to utilize the ID in the future if the user ever comes back. Deleting the ID from the vault is a permanent delete. There's no way to get it back. This last section is optional. In our environment, we have a termination group called Term 2019. We're going to add the user to this termination group. We will discuss groups in further detail in our Managing Group series. If the Domino environment is connected to Windows Active Directory, check this box and allow this process to delete the user in the Active Directory also. Lastly, check the box to delete the user from the Domino directory immediately. Several security settings are based on the user in the Domino directory. Thus, as long as the record exists, the user can access the server unless we prevent this through a termination group. There are, however, reasons to keep the user in the Domino directory, such as the user is assigned several application databases, and we require them to continue to function until we can sign them by someone else. The user gets many emails that we need to continue to process. If you have additional reasons why a user needs to remain in the Domino directory, please let us know in the comments below. Select OK. Notice that the user document removed immediately. Let's take a moment and look at the administration process and help. Let's find Delete Person in Domino directory. Here are the detailed steps carried out by the admin P process. The first step, delete person in Domino directory, gets the ball rolling for us. Next, delete the person document, delete the access control entries, delete any reader and author fields, get information about deleting the mail file. Next, approve the file deletion. This requires the administrator to approve the request for the deletion. I'll show that to you momentarily. If approved, we delete the mail file. If needed, delete the private design elements. That finishes the process. The power of Domino prevents the administrator's job from turning into a tedious day. Let's approve the deletion of the mail file for the admin P process. Go to Files, select the Administration Request Database, or admin4.nsf. Select the Pending by Age view. Click the triangles to open up the document categories so we can get to the Approved Mail File Deletion. Click on the front of the line to put a check mark to the selected document. If we had multiple documents to process, we could select them all now. Select Approve Selected Requests. You are about to approve these requests. Do you wish to continue? Select Yes. Notice the entries disappeared. That means they are being processed. Go back to Files. Press F9 to refresh. If you forget to refresh the view, the mail files may show up even though they've been deleted. Go to Mail. Notice that Student 3 has been deleted. Keep in mind, my Student 3 deleted rather quickly because I'm on a small training server with no user activity. In a production environment, this could take several hours to complete. Just go back later and check if the mail file has been deleted. That's all there is to deleting a user in the Domino environment.